Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the RF Fitness Podcast, brought to you by rffitness.net, your source for online fitness coaching built for and by busy grown-ups looking to improve their quest for fitness, fantasy, family, and fun. Go to rffitness.net to learn more and start your quest today. I am your host, Rob Finlayson, certified personal trainer, elder brother, and post-jiu-jitsu beer enjoyer. I am here with my host.
Rachael Rude, little sister, certified fitter person, and whoops, kind of fucked that up.
This is our second take at recording this episode. Believe it or not, my computer did a whoopsie and took kind of a shit
Yeah. Could
mid-recording.
we just crowdfund for a new desktop
Dude,
for Rob?
my birthday is in August. August 4th is my birthday. So if someone wants to buy me a computer that fucking works, wouldn't hate it. Wouldn't say no.
Fun little fact about Rob and I. Rob is 8'4", and I am 4'8".
Yeah. I'm exceedingly
Not
tall.
height-wise.
And she is exceedingly small. I'm a fucking giant, you guys. I'm fucking 8 feet 4 inches tall. I was a little down there, little man.
Another fun fact about our birthdays, both years the twins won the World Series.
That's true. And then mom and dad stopped having kids and the twins stopped winning.
Blame it on mom and dad.
I always do. When we had Olivia, I was like, I don't know, maybe we could see, we could see, maybe she, and it didn't happen. She's like, oh, well. Also, don't give a fuck about Minnesota sports or really any sports at all.
I was just about to say, yes.
But
I do really want to check out that A Bar of Their Own.
Oh, the women's sports bar?
Yes.
That does sound pretty cool. I love it as a concept. And apparently, I don't go to regular sports bars. What the fuck am I getting out of a women's sports bar, you know?
I don't know, to support the idea.
I guess.
It's like super kid friendly. I don't know. I'll go there with your wife. Fuck you.
Does anyone need a sports bar?
Women do.
Okay.
Anyway.
Unironically, okay. Rachel, we were mid speed run of our check-in when we did a little whoopsie because we missed our normal coaching check-in call last weekend. I asked you if you could rate on a scale of, let's say, 1 to 5, just sort of the overall quality of the past 7 days. You gave it a 4.
Mm-hmm.
And you made some really good comments about how you think it's probably because you are like fully on the bus now. Like this, like, capital T, this is it! Exclamation point. This is the time it's going to work.
Yep.
I think we are seeing that in action. It is working. You know, we hit that milestone last episode. We talked about that. We talked a little bit in the other recording about how you haven't posted anything to the Instagram in like 7 days. But that's because it's become more of just like an unconscious sort of like habit for you to like eat a little bit more consciously, it sounds like. And not because you're just falling off and being lazy. I mean, I'm not going to discount that it could be that you're just falling off and being lazy. Let's never say that that's not what's happening.
Always a possibility.
Heaven forbid we not engage in shame-based coaching.
Obviously.
Obviously, it's the only thing that works. Ask the internet. But I do want to expand on that a little bit. Like, I want you to tell me a little bit like what makes you like what made you feel that way. Like, was there a turning point? Was there like a light bulb moment where something switched in your brain? And you're like, this is working. This is it. Like, or is it sort of just like a gradual like sink into it sort of thing?
I think it's mostly gradual. I think thinking of the fact that they're like the past couple episodes, I'm like, oh man, what are we going to talk about? I'm still just doing the same shit.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing, I guess, you know?
Yeah.
And so it's just become the norm to always be more conscious of what I'm trying to eat. I will say that, which I told you today via text, I hit that milestone last week and I just hit it again today. It's pretty annoying.
We talked about fluid retention,
yes.
And how things ebb and flow.
Yes. And so I was talking to mom about it, and I said, it's crazy how much my mindset has changed, because I feel like earlier in this journey, if that had happened to me, it would have been, what am I doing? This is so stupid. If I'm going to be
Mm,
gaining weight after putting a lot of effort into this, then
yeah.
screw this. I'm done. Let's eat a donut. But
Hmm.
now I think I know I'm doing everything right. My body
Yes,
is just being sort of weird.
that
Um,
happens.
it will eventually come off. I am doing all the right things.
That's awesome, dude. That's such good growth.
For real.
For real. I think that mindset, like more than any like diet plan, more than any change of like swapping Greek yogurt for sour cream, more than any workout plan or whatever, I think that kind of change in thinking is the most valuable thing we can do. I mean, probably not just for fitness, but like overall, I think in life, and it's definitely the most important part of, especially like a very long term project like we're on right now.
Hmm.
Like because like you said, your body is going to be a little bit weird sometimes. It's not going to do the things that we think makes the most sense. But because we are rational animals, we are able to think through that, and we can basically power through and continue to do the things that we know will eventually pay off. You had
Right.
mentioned a little bit before forging new neural pathways. Shout out to Missy.
Shout out to Missy, a therapist, obviously, about, yeah, the fact that I was so deep set in these other neural pathways, and now I am making these new ones. And she was basically saying like it like carves like new grooves into your brain, literally.
Yeah,
And the more you do things, the deeper and deeper it gets.
yeah,
Um,
it's pretty cool.
so that is some crazy stuff, man. I watched a video of like actual like brain nerves or something like that. Like come together
Connecting
connect, like that's so crazy.
neurons, yes,
Yes, that's the word.
neurons
Um,
connecting. It's
brain
the
things.
brain is so fucking cool,
Hmm.
which
Hmm.
seems a little self-aggrandizing to say because, of course, my brain had that thought and made me say it.
Ugh, ugh. Sometimes I get
Right?
freaked out by that stuff, man. Like whenever I see things happen to like a part of a body, like on like if it like oh, specifically
Okay.
specifically this movie Lawless, which is super good.
Okay.
And this guy gets his throat slit very aggressively, and
Mm,
I always have to like touch my throat. If
Lois the
somebody
same
like
way.
gets
Yeah.
their yes, if I watch somebody get their eyes poked out in a movie, uh,
I almost spit up my beer. In a movie. If it happens in real life, I'm usually pretty cool about it.
then I'm totally fine.
I'm just done with it. Yeah,
Yeah,
Moses said like
oh,
throat slicing and eyeball stuff
yes,
specifically, she cannot deal.
yes.
Yeah. It's something
Mm.
very viscerally vulnerable.
Or like, oh, now just before I even say it, I have to touch it. Uh,
Okay. She's grasping her fingers for people not on the call.
for people not on the call, when they gave paper cuts to
Mm.
her finger webbing on Jackass.
Oh yeah.
Oh, oh god.
Jackass is not a good show for people. I think I just say that Jackass is not a good show. Period.
The end.
End of statement.
Yeah.
I think because I'm the same way. A lot of it's like I can't watch people like suffer. Like there's like a whole like torture porn like genre of films and like suffering porn genre of like media. Um,
Where is
porn.
this going?
I'm just saying that like some people enjoy it. I simply cannot. Like it's just
I
it's so.
I would hope less than 0.5% of the population is
I'm not talking like
into.
actual like go online in the basement when it's dark out style porn. I'm just like it's in the sense that it is pornographic, that it is explicit and exploitative to
Oh,
elicit like a biophysical reaction from the watcher, from the viewer.
I thought you were like, I am not into watching women get raped.
I'm not. Let me just put that out there. You're gonna maybe restart this recording again, Rachel. Jesus Christ.
Pretty anti-rape here.
Pretty against that staunchly.
So anyway, let's steer this boat.
God damn it. Let me ask you the next fucking question on this 20 fucking. God damn it. What's working right now? You're killing me, dude. What's working right now? We talk about success a lot. What's working right now? What can we lean into that's been helping you lately?
I think continuing to work out. So I had my fourth workout
You
fourth
did.
workout today.
Yes.
I was talking to a client who says that she's going to listen, and I'm going to shout her out, so she has to listen to this episode.
Okay.
Shout out Kaylin.
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 I
With
got a
her
lot of
dog.
clients who say they'll listen. I don't think they have yet.
That's so rude.
As Olivia would say, they're being Rudy Patooties.
Rudy Patooties.
I don't know where she picked that up, dude, but she says it a lot. And they're like, they're being Rudy Patooties on this show, Dad.
Never heard her. That's fantastic. I've
So
never heard her
funny.
say that. That's great. So Kaylin with her dog Gus that I've been grooming for like 8-ish years because I remember her being
damn.
pregnant with her first kid, and now she's on her third.
Damn.
I know, and that kid's like as old as Linnea, so like the youngest is as
yeah.
old as Linnea. I've been grooming this dog for a long ass time, but Gus, oh man, he's a real one.
We love a Gus.
Dude, Gus is so great. You've
You
probably
have
seen
talked about Gus before, like in
Yes.
like about like your favorite dogs, yeah.
Yes, because Gus is probably top 3 favorite dogs.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, I was talking to Kaylin about losing weight and stuff, and I don't think I brought this up last call or last recording,
Yeah.
but I can't remember. But I do this horrible thing to myself, which it is ironic that, I say like I've come this far and like I know that I'm doing the right thing and blah blah blah. But like I specifically see my clients anywhere from like every 6 to like 12 weeks or something like that. So they see me in every few week increments. And, I have lost a significant amount of weight, not a boatload, but like a tugboat.
Okay.
Maybe like
a canoe at least.
I was just about to say a canoe, a small fishing vessel, a P. Diddy style shrimping
fishing vessel. Not a deep ocean trawler by any means, but like a coastal
freshwater.
Freshwater, okay.
Freshwater, yeah. So anyway, like I work out of my home, and I'll like walk down the driveway and be like, "See any difference, motherfucker?
See anything y'all like?"
And
Gus?
the answer, yeah, right. Gus does see what he loves what he sees because he gets super excited about me coming through the driveway. But yeah, so 0 people have said anything. I just saw some like family that I haven't seen for a while. 0 response from them, and I was baiting heavy, but my sister-in-law has lost over 150 pounds.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, when did people start noticing your weight loss? And she said probably like 40 or 50 pounds. And I'm like, that must be cool.
Wonder what that's like. See anything different? As Gus would say, rough.
Okay.
Dude, so the day I was working out with a client. And,
can I finish my Kaylin story?
I'm sorry, yeah, go ahead. Sorry, yeah, Kaylin.
I'm talking about my client right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was telling Kaylin about doing this like fitness stuff, and I casually mentioned how much I have lost, and she said, "Dear God, how have you lost that much weight without working out? Like you've worked out like 3 times? Are you kidding me?"
Really good workouts.
That's what I should have said.
That's what you said, yeah.
Sounds like you're not working out with RF Fitness.
Good plug, solid plug.
Yeah,
work it in, man. It's got to be organic.
But yeah, she said, like, that's incredible, blah, blah, blah. And then she posted on her story that she said, like, oh, I was working out a ton. Now I've really, really laid back on it and stuff. And
Yeah.
then I just saw her post on her story that she was like working out with the kids, and I was like, "Look at you,
Oh,
girl, you're back on it." And she said, "I know you, like you inspired me."
that's so
And I'm
awesome,
like,
dude.
"That's incredible because that body's pretty banging." Shout out Kaylin's body.
Dude, you
she's
are out of pocket tonight, my man.
she's very pretty. Okay.
All right, good for her.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kaylin's banging body, I guess. Now she
She's
has to
had 3
listen.
kids. It looks amazing.
Now she has to listen
She has
and
to
and
listen.
hear you objectify her on the internet. So I was working with a
Yeah.
client the other day, last weekend, and she has a daughter who's like 19ish. She was in town because she's home from college. She just brought her in for the workout, whatever. So I ran them through the thing together, and I had her doing this client. I had her doing this move where she sits on a plyometric box, and then she has to like stand up and jump like a one smooth motion onto another low bench that's like maybe 6 inches tall, but holding small kettlebells at the same time. So it's a weighted dead
Oh.
stop jump. It's I love it. It's a good movement for people to like generate a lot of power pretty safely. Normally I wouldn't have people hold weights, but she's kind of advanced for this sort of stuff, and then she likes it. She eats it up. And she was saying like, oh, like this feels so heavy when I jump. I feel like an elephant. It's like elephants are pretty good jumpers. You know, they can jump higher than a house.
What?
And she said, what? And I'm like, yeah, houses can't jump at all.
You're such a fucker.
And she fucking busted a gut. And her daughter, the 19-year-old, she rolled her eyes so far into the back of her fucking head, she saw the past.
Yeah.
She was like, that's such a good dad joke. And I'm like, I know, it's a fucking banger. So everyone out there, including Kaylin, who's listening to this episode right now, go ahead and use that one. Houses don't jump at all. I told that to Mo too, and she thought it was fucking hilarious. Because it is. Ready for your next question? Good. What obstacles are still in the way?
My reflection.
Let's temper the negative self-talk, please.
Okay. I mean,
Maybe don't talk about my client that way, bro. All right?
client, don't talk about my client like that. No, I was telling Missy, I was just like, I had such like a Mulan reflection song moment because I like got done working out and I was like wearing
Dress as a
just
man.
in war with my talking dragon.
Voiced by a popular black comedian in this Chinese historical piece. We digress.
And so I just got done working out. I was in like my sports bra and my shorts, and I was outside playing with Linnea on the deck. And I was just like, "Eat this up, neighbors! I'm looking good."
Eat this up.
And then I saw myself in the mirror, and I said, "Oh, that's gross."
We'll spit up my beer again.
I mean, like, and it's just like, oh God, which is, you know, how I felt. I was like losing weight, and then we took that picture in Indiana, and I was just like,
okay.
And so I was telling Missy, like, man, it's such a bummer that I feel like I am this like fit chick, and I can wear a sports bra, and in my own home, I'd say.
Sure.
But
I'm the same way.
Yeah, that was funnier than the elephant joke.
Okay. Beg to differ, but all right.
But then I was talking to Missy, and she said, I said like I am nervous for the fact that if or like when I do lose all this weight and blah blah blah, and I am like fitter Rachel kind of thing, or like fit whatever, that I will still feel that way. And she said, yeah, I mean, it was very funny. Shout out funny jokes from Missy. She said, I was a size 0 and I still felt that way.
Sure.
But I also didn't have a killer therapist at the time.
Sure.
And I'm like, this is true. So, and you know, I said like, I don't, and I was also telling my friend's husband that I've lost this weight, but I still don't feel any different, and I truly don't, which is a pretty big bummer. to have lost this weight, been doing this hard, this for this long, and I like going up the stairs still not any easier. Like
Mm,
biking and stuff still not any easier. I know
sure.
it'll eventually get easier,
Yeah.
which is also look at that neural pathway getting deeper and
Whoa.
deeper, baby.
Hey. All right.
Hey man. So yeah, in case anybody hasn't seen the most amazing film, Mulan, the song Reflection.
Huh.
When will my reflection show who I really am inside?
Yes.
Yeah, how I feel. So I
Yeah.
mean, it'll be cool for when I feel like my outer and I've said a lot that I'm very confident in internal Rachel, not
Yes.
confident at all with external Rachel.
Sure.
But yeah, I think it'll be nice, and I'm looking forward to when I do feel more comfortable as external Rachel. But
Yeah.
I mean, I am caring less about like we went to Nastics, which is gymnastics, but my daughter
Okay.
just calls it Nastics.
Gymnastics. Okay.
Every single day she asks me, Nastics today?
Is it every single day?
It is not. Oh man, that would be
Oh,
awesome.
what a shame.
Once a week, but she absolutely loves it.
Sounds like it.
And she knows shit is on when she puts on her glitter leotard.
Oh.
I got her dressed like an hour before we had to go. Kind of a mistake.
Big mistake, dude. Yeah.
Nastics.
Gymnastics. Let's go. Gymnastics o'clock, mommy.
But I was still wearing the outfit that I worked out in,
Yeah.
which is like some very tight, stretchy biker shorts.
Yeah.
And I was just like, ooh, I can't wear this because there are a bunch of everyone in that class has like incredibly fit, good-looking parents.
A bunch of
WTF?
assholes. Yeah.
Yeah, right. And so I was just like, I can't wear my bike shorts. But I was just like, I'm going to bike to gymnastics.
Yeah.
I'm going to wear these bike shorts because they're comfortable,
Because you're biking.
because I'm biking.
Yeah. That
So
makes sense.
And,
Yeah.
and then, like, I don't know, man. I like made sure to get to class a little early so everyone could see me roll up on my bike. So I'm
Nice.
like, this is why I'm wearing these shorts.
Yeah. This is what the explanation in front of your eyes, guys. I don't just wear these all the time.
Writing my explanation.
That's gonna be the name of the episode.
Ooh, yeah, writing my explanation.
You got it, bud.
Yeah, I don't know if that's one hell of a thing standing in my way.
Yeah.
I think that's.
I mean,
more
that's
just
definitely like
mental.
the biggest. Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. It's kind of like the biggest psychological goal. Like
Yeah,
we've made this
right.
big change here.
I do really, really want to start tracking my macros on MyFitnessPal.
Do it. Yeah,
Oh, but it just seems like such a
it is.
freaking hassle when I am
It's
not eating just like snacks kind of thing, when I'm making a
Yeah.
complete meal. So like
Yes.
tonight I made I felt very I was just kind of freestyling it in the kitchen.
It's all jazz, baby.
Freestyling. I put
Yeah.
cottage cheese in my beef.
What up?
And so yeah, like there was like beef and cheese. Shout out to these fucking ants. God.
What is happening, dude?
Because I felt something on my face, and then I grabbed it, and then it's running all over my hands.
An ant on your face?
An ant on my face because we have so many freaking ants.
I get face ants, dude. What?
Honking spiders, face ants.
Bro. You got a fucking Noah's Ark over there, dude.
It's disgusting. And
a
every
regular alien
time
ant
the pest
farm.
control people come around, Eric says, we are not paying for that. That's stupid.
I've regretted that many years. Dude, a couple years ago, a guy came. I have this such a fucking like ingrained in my brain image of the dude, because they ride their little like weird like
Yes.
scooter things. I don't.
Segways, yeah.
It has to be like a branding thing. It's like no one else does but these fucking dorks in their fucking
Yeah.
ant killing
Yeah.
machines. The dude came by in like winter, fall, whatever, whenever they come by, spring, I think. And I was talking to him, I was like, yeah, like I don't think we really need, like we've had ants before, whatever, we just deal with them. And I remember very specifically him standing like at my door, like on my doorstep, crossing his arms and like talking about like, you know, what's going on. And he crosses his arms and he looks around and he kind of takes stock of like my front yard, and we're talking about the neighbors and what they're doing. He goes, yeah, it's going to be a big year for spiders.
Okay.
And I was like, what an unhinged fucking thing to say. And then, do you know what, dude? That winter, we
He
had
told them.
fucking hundreds of spiders in our house. It was
He sent them.
we've always had some wildlife down
Right.
here.
Right.
We have a running kind of joke that spiders are cool as long as they build a web in places that aren't in the way and quote pay rent by eating the other bugs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, because we got like silverfish and these like fucking horrible
Yeah.
million-legger little dudes. I hate them so bad. They're so yucky. Anything with more than 8 legs sends my spine a tingling, and I cannot deal.
Yeah.
But Spidey's eat them. But there was just like way too many, dude. And Mo was like, it was like late in the season, like it was coming up on spring again, like later that year. Mo was we were talking, we were bitching with spiders, and I was like, dude, this guy fucking said, and now it rings in my head, it's gonna be a big year for spiders. It's gonna be a big year for spiders. It's gonna be a big year for spiders. Just like at night, I could hear that guy saying it, and also hundreds of tiny spider legs crawling around inside the walls. It's like, nah, it's gonna be a big year for spiders.
Oh God.
Madness inducing.
Yeah, man.
Anyhow, what's the closest hurdle right now? In the next 7-ish days, what's the thing that's going to give you the most resistance? She's laughing. What about what?
My butt.
Are you my 5-year-old?
My butt.
My butt? It's so hard because I have to be like, that's not really that funny, but it is that funny.
It is.
It is funny just to say butts over and over again. God damn it.
My butt.
My butt.
That is specifically the way I'm saying it. It's a quote from this stupid video that Claire, Lydia, and Garrett were obsessed with as a kid for this like all over body deodorant, and it was like this guy, and he's like this construction worker he's super fat, and he was just like, I put it everywhere. I even put it on my butt. So the reason why my butt is my biggest hurdle is because I did that really intense workout, which we will cover. Oh
my God! So many
muscle,
funny jokes this episode. Yes, the glute.
The muscle. Yes, the glute and into the back of my knee, but that entire like strip. Yes.
Yes. Posterior chain
is inflamed.
Describe inflamed for me, please.
No.
Bruh. Here we go. I'm keeping this in.
No. The people can't know I cough.
The people can't know I breathe.
I am getting over this stupid freaking cough.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. Okay, we are going to edit this out because I need to go get a cough drop.
Okay.
My next biggest hurdle is this cough. Hang on.
All right, there she goes. She's getting up off the chair. She's running away. Running down the hallway. Bright pink shirt disappearing in the darkness of the hallway. I don't know if I am going to edit this out. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. It's going to be fucking hilarious when she listens back to this and realizes that I am not going to do it, dude. LOL. You can see that big ass fan in her ceiling and all the spiders. She's waving. Hi. Hello. Hello, McFly. How we doing? We doing good?
Jesus. Okay.
All right. This is such good content.
That's weird. I don't think so.
That's so weird.
Okay, God, I thought this cough was over. My booty and back leg
Yes, your posterior chain, they are
do be
inflamed.
do be hurting. It was the fugus that got me.
Really?
I think so, but it's because I went way too hard on the one side. Like I used the
Mm,
same leg, and I did
sure.
try to consciously switch it, but I was just like, this is so hard, and it's
There's
slightly
going to be a leg you
easier.
favor always.
Yes,
Yeah.
right. So that's the leg that's all effed up,
Mm.
and now it's just like I finally felt like it was better, so I worked out today, and then the workout was just like, I'm gonna make that ass hurt.
Mm.
And so now, whenever I fugu, it hurts.
Which is a FUGU, a face up get up.
Yes,
Yes.
it hurts real bad,
Okay.
and it feels V tight, and it
Yeah.
feels V burny, and
Mm.
overall not ideal.
Not ideal.
Going
Uh,
upstairs hurts real bad.
yeah, that's kind of just how it is. Yeah.
Cool.
There will be time. I mean, I tell you a secret, man. I'm fucking sore all the time. It's just kind of how I live my life now.
I don't like that because I have, which no, we did not cover. I'm done with the whale songs. The whale songs have not
Oh yeah.
helped. Nothing will
Yes.
help. I'm sad. I thought this was gonna be it. It ain't
Yeah.
it.
You're talking like specifically like your calves and like for your plantar fasciitis. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. That does stink.
It stinks a lot because being in chronic pain makes me real bitchy.
Sure.
And then adding on this tight ass
Not
makes
helping.
me even bitchier. So no, I am not going to be sore all the time. The end.
Well, the end. Let's talk about these workouts a little bit.
Okay.
Because obviously you've been doing them with some consistency. We're
Yeah.
getting on average, I think like one, maybe two a week, which is pretty good. We've done
Yeah,
some
now
repeats.
the mindset grooving is
Yep.
like, okay, how am I gonna get this workout in? Like,
There you go.
okay, let's look at these workouts kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Way
Yep.
more about them.
Learn more about them. And they are still kind of just like absolutely fucking crushing you in the first couple of weeks, it sounds like.
Yeah. The Fugus crushed me. The workout
Yeah.
today, which I actually made a note, I don't know if you saw it,
No?
but you had me set up for 2 sets of each, I
Yes.
think.
Yes.
But I decided to go for an extra one because I knew I had it in me.
Oh my goodness, look at you go.
Hmm.
All right, let me see here.
And that one I did not feel, I did not have to tie toddler pants around my fucking forehead.
That's so funny.
But
Did we talk about that one?
no, we certainly did not.
No? Yeah, so you sent me a
So
picture, I think. Yeah.
yeah, I worked out so hard that, and I was, and it was during the very intense workout
Yes.
that I was just sweating up a storm, and I did not want to stop working out, even for 10 seconds to go get something to get the sweat out of my eyes.
Yes.
But what was very close was the pile of Olivia's clothes. And I thought, they were like
Yes.
literally within arm's reach. I was like, I'm gonna grab these 3T pants,
Yep.
tie them around my forehead, and use it as a
Excellent.
makeshift sweatband.
Bandana.
Yep, and they were
A ba-
stripy pink pants, and they worked fantastic.
I think he's posted that picture to me and mom, and both of us said like you've never looked more like dad than with the sweatband. Right? That man, constantly had a bandana on him, and not because he rolled with a crew, because he just liked to have something to collect his sweat. I mean, as far as I know, he didn't roll with the crew. I don't think Dad was affiliated.
Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe.
Sweat getting in your eyes is super annoying and
Mm-hmm.
messes up your flow.
It does.
So
It does. Yeah, it sucks a lot. Toddler pants
toddler
coming
pants.
soon
I
to
was a
a
little
fitness
nervous
store near
because
you.
our big ass domes that I
Yes.
would have to like get a 6T to fit around
We
this thing.
genetically have large craniums.
Yes.
Yes. Our big
Fun
ass
fact:
domes.
Mom saw a picture of Dad and Bobby, his brother, as
Yes.
babies.
Oh.
Dad looks like he's a completely different gene pool with this humongous watermelon head. And Mom said, I'm not having your babies.
Yeah. Psych.
JK,
You're
here we
having
are
you're having two of them, and we got a fucking
with our
podcast to
big
prove
ass
it.
heads.
Some big ass heads. Yeah, the lying trunk twist is what you. Oh, the core circuit A is what you did an extra set of. Lying straight leg raise, Superman's lying
Yes.
trunk twist for 20 seconds apiece. Yeah,
Yes. And I could
yeah.
definitely feel an improvement with my Supermans. I'm going way
Okay.
high. Um,
Nice.
it is kind of funny though, because I like, do the thumbs up thing and I'm like, yeah,
Every time you gotta psych yourself up, man.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Got to.
Yeah, yeah. And the leg flapping, do pretty good at that, but the leg raises
Uh huh.
real hard at the very end.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah,
And then
everything
I
gets
end
a.
up just kind of like crossing my legs and like flailing them up and down. And I'm like, it's something.
Are you doing? Are you doing one leg at a time or two legs at a time for that?
2 legs at a time.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it was one leg at a time. But if we can do it, do two. If we can do two, do
Doing
two.
two.
Primary conditioning. We had some intervals here for you. 5 rounds of 30 seconds. I assume that's on the rebounder.
It is.
Very
Yeah, so
nice.
I do what I call the Mortal Kombat
Okay. Tell me more about
thing
this.
when I do for my like get the juices flowing 5 minute warm up.
Yeah.
I go in the rebounder, and just straight up bouncing up and down is too hard
Okay.
for like a warm up. And because it just make like I talked about, it's just like all calves.
Oh yeah.
So I just kind of like, and then I start feeling the music,
Yeah.
and I always have to listen to nasty ass rap.
Mortal
Oh
Kombat.
my god.
Fucking God, what a track. Anyways, you listen to nasty ass rap.
Nasty ass rap, well, Mortal Kombat,
Bouncing.
swaying.
Okay.
Yeah, it gets me in the zone.
All
Now,
right.
dude, I don't know how people exist and do life without nasty rap, because nasty rap is how I get myself hype for working out. It's
Yeah.
how I get myself through cleaning,
Oh,
and
sure.
it's how I get myself through aggressive driving.
I don't know if you need to do aggressive driving. I think you can just do defensive
Sometimes
driving.
you
I
do.
feel like that's
No.
okay. Okay, Jason Bourne. I listen to a lot of heavy metal when I work out.
No.
I love it. Just fucking thrash specifically, like classic thrash like Metallica and Slayer, Iron
Nope.
Maiden. Oh fuck
Hard
yeah, dude!
no. I
Just
think,
dad rock.
yeah, it's just like I'm like shaking my ass and slapping my booty. I'm like, yeah, I'm a nasty girl.
We have very different experiences during workouts.
You don't slap your booty and say I'm a nasty girl when you're working
Not
out.
usually. No,
Huh,
I save that for my very special workouts.
cool. I thought
Um,
you were gonna say like for my wife.
for my wife.
I'm a nasty girl.
Sometimes I'll work out without music just to do it because I know it's extra hard and shitty. And it is. It sucks. Like literally, the only thing you can hear is like the fans and yourself breathing. But I kind of like it because it's like I don't know, like centers me a little bit more. I'm a fucking weirdo. I like exercise a lot.
That's like when you watch dance competition. I'm obsessed with dancing. I can't dance, but I like watching people dance.
Feel like break dance kind of stuff. like Jabberwocky's shit.
Literally, I mean, that's like some of my favorite, but I
Yeah,
like all sorts of dance.
sure.
But when I watch it on like World of Dance or So You Think You Can Dance, it's all
Mm,
beautifully edited. And then when you're
sure.
watching just like actual, there is an actual World of Dance competition, and it's like skit, 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 like the sound of their freaking
Oh.
shoes.
Yes.
It's like, okay, I can hear the music, but quiet these
Yeah.
shoes, man.
It's like a fucking NBA game in there. Skit, 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 skit,
Yes.
skit, skit, skit,
It's
skit,
like,
skit, skit,
this
skit.
is not as good.
Yeah. Dude, so for speaking of dance, Mo and I met salsa dancing in
Mm-hmm.
college. We were part of a student club who did ballroom dance stuff, and we were partnered up randomly because we happened to be the right height to be like a good on stage dance couple with each other. So we did this choreographed salsa number with each other, and dance became a large part of our overall courtship and relationship from there on out. And at our wedding, for our first dance, we did a salsa dance that we
The
did not
coolest
choreograph.
thing ever.
We did not choreograph that. It was just fully just us like just vibing out and dancing to it. Nobody recorded it. Not our photographer. Not any. No. Right. There's a couple still pictures. Like I think there's one picture that we have of that dance. And one of Mo's friends recorded it, and Mo was talking about it to her group of girls. She's like, "Yeah, I'm really bummed that no one recorded." And she's like, "Oh, I had a recording of that, but I deleted it to make room on my phone." It's like, why even say anything at that point, dude? What the fuck is the
Yes.
matter with you?
Oh my
Oh
god.
man, but that is a beautiful and treasured memory of mine. It's just like doing this awesome salsa dance with my wife,
Yeah, dude. It was so cool. I
freshly
literally
wifed.
remember posting that picture that the photographer got of like Mo's dress like flaring
Yes,
out and
yes.
stuff. And I was just like, did you dance to a slow song for your first dance? You suck. My brother
Idiot.
salsa. And then
Mm,
look at me. I slow
mm,
danced, but
mm. Salsa isn't for everyone, man. It's a little spicy. A little spicy. Rachel, what do you think is going to be our next best move?
wait, what was the last question?
Last question.
Yeah.
What's the closest hurdle right now?
Oh.
Did we not figure
Uh,
that out?
no, it was like the reflection hurdle thing. And I said that I really want to start counting my max.
That okay. Yeah, let's do that. Counting macros. Do you think it's going to be our best next move?
Um, I would
Seeing some M's.
maybe, but I also think just like keeping up with these workouts is,
Yeah,
you know,
I think I would agree with that. Yeah,
yeah.
give us some workouts. You did the yoga one too,
Mm-hmm.
and that was. Did you? How did you feel after the yoga? Was it better? Just kind of neutral, worse, like body wise? Because I know
Like
walking in
soreness or something, or like what are you talking about?
yeah, yeah. Because like I know like
Oh,
walking into it, you were already extremely sore.
yes, yes. And then I decided to do it outside because you
Oh,
said
cool.
stretching will help, or like stretching in
Yes.
humidity. It was a humid ass day.
Dude, yeah.
So Eric was building his chicken coop while I did funny poses. Um, and
How
it was just
how white to have wife yoga on
agreed.
the wife yoga on the deck while husband builds a fucking chicken coop in the backyard. Exceedingly Caucasian.
Yes.
But we love it.
We're putting some cocks in that Asian. Well,
Wow,
that
dude.
got weird. I meant it was a chicken joke.
Oh boy. This has been the RF Fitness Podcast. I need us to wrap this up before we get worse.
Yeah,
This-
10:30.
yeah.
I need to wrap this up.
Best
For
next move. Workouts?
keep working out. Maybe
Keep
think.
working out.
Maybe help me learn how to put meals into my fitness pal because it's like do I put in the entire recipe and then say I ate 1/6 of this, or do I just say I ate like 1/4 of beef, 1/4 of the.
So when you make a recipe in MyFitnessPal, you can input the whole recipe and then say
Hmm.
like I ate like a cup of this or I ate
Okay.
like so many grams of this.
Yeah.
and then it does the math for you. This is where having like a food scale becomes very useful.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I do
I,
like I worry that like that's kind of psycho level. It seems psycho to me to weigh your food.
I mean, like anything, the dose makes the poison. So if you like are obsessively weighing all your food, that becomes problematic. If it becomes a thing, if you think about weighing your food more than you think about eating your food, then that's a problem. You
Mm,
should think about what it's like to eat your food more than anything else. I have a food scale. I don't use it all the time. It's just again like another thing that becomes sort of a hassle.
yeah,
Honestly, I think that's sort of like the thing, like that human need to be as lazy as possible is probably the saving grace for a lot of people not becoming obsessive over like the food scale because it is
yeah,
a hassle to do that and to measure these things. Obviously, that's not the case for everyone. Lots of people with disordered relationships with food and the scale can play a role in that. But you know, it's like I've said a million times on this podcast, it's data. You should
yeah,
strive to have a data relationship with it. To have a this, you should feel about it the same way you feel about fucking algebra. So fucking awful.
yeah,
Fucking
yeah. Like I
hate
was like
algebra.
eating my deli meat, and
Yeah,
it said like the serving size is 2 ounces, and I was like, could you just tell me slices?
yeah,
Like this is so annoying,
dude.
bro.
Stuff like that becomes so much clearer and easier to recognize when you have the food scale. Peanut butter is like the big one with the food scale, dude. Like the serving, like
Weighing your peanut butter?
what is a serving of peanut butter will blow your fucking mind with the food scale. Like what is like 32 grams
Oh,
of
interesting.
PP? It's not as much as you think.
Huh.
Yeah. It's like, wow, they're like, that's 190 calories. It's like, yeah,
Dude, I
dude.
feel like you need like a weeds or a drug scale for that.
I got one that I got on Amazon for like $17, probably
A
less than
drug
that.
scale for your peanut butter?
Yes. No, a food scale for my food. I mean, I guess
Also
you
a
could use
title. A drug scale for your peanut butter?
that might be better than writing an
What?
explanation.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'll I'll workshop it.
fair
Okay,
enough.
we'll make that. Yeah, keep working out, learning how to put meals into MyFitnessPal. That will be our best next move.
Hmm.
Plugs. This has been the RF Fitness Podcast. I am your online fitness coach, Rob Finlays, and you can go to rffitness.net, RFFITNESS, period, NET, to learn about the programs, my service tiers that have an offer, how much they cost. You can also join our Discord for free there. Look at the options for the quest groups, and I think sign up for my newsletter that I just started doing a couple weeks ago. The next best move, which comes out every Monday morning. Rachel, anything you want to say at the end? Don't make it fucking weird, dude. I
No, I'm
swear to
not going to
God.
make it weird. If you are looking for a new groomer somewhere around the Blaine area, I'm kind of poor, so hit me up.
Okay, bye.
Bye.